welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. What a blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you today. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Doing a little bit of adjustments here. Well, welcome. Welcome to the Dayton Arena here in New London, Connecticut. Coast Guard hockey debuting today on the Solu Broadcasting Network. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you live today. The game's going to get started in just a few minutes. We're just running this is actually a test for us, running a quick sound test and mic and camera test here. So I'll let you know. All right, we'll be right back with the start of the affair. Oh my, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, producer, director, head honcho, numero uno, and big toe, the Lou in Solu, Lukey Bonner, here today. We are live. We are live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Dayton Arena in New London, Connecticut, the Coast Guard Academy, playing host to the Springfield Pride. You see both organizations making their way onto the ice right now here live at the Dayton Arena. I want to ask everybody, please, if you're tuning in at home, please share the link, solubroadcasting.org. Anybody can tune in anywhere in the world live or anytime later on. And please go to our YouTube channel. That is Solu Broadcasting on YouTube. And please subscribe to the page there. We'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes for the Coast Guard and for the Springfield Pride. We're going through warm-ups now. The Coast Guard wearing their beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, I love them, home white Coast Guard sweaters with blue and orange trim, blue numbers, blue socks with orange and white stripes, and Springfield wearing their maroon road jerseys with the Springfield S across the chest. I guess you would call it a little bit of off-white trim, black and gray, maroon socks with black and white stripes. We're about ready to get underway here from the Dayton Arena, the Coast Guard Academy back on the ice. It's got to be a great feeling for these boys out there right now after what everybody went through last year. But like the great Mark McGuire once told the Senate Committee on Steroids, we are not here to talk about the past. We're here to talk about the future, and the future is Coast Guard hockey. Welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I was a bundle of nerves all night and all morning long. Couldn't wait for this one. Had to finish up with our youth hockey over in Norwich. Then we hopped on down here to the Dayton Arena. So please share the link with everybody. You can text anybody right now, solubroadcasting.org. Or like I said, please go to our YouTube page and you can type in Solu Broadcasting right there. And please subscribe to our YouTube page. These are both of these organizations going through their warm-ups, the first game of the year for the Coast Guard. And for the Pride as well. So, first of all, congratulations to all the boys out there for getting back on the ice. That's a big deal. We'll see the Coast Guard netminder now going through his warm-ups. That's number 29, Stone Grant. And the other goaltender, number 1, Ryan Berry for the Coast Guard Bears. We'll see who gets the start. Just getting a close-up look at those Coast Guard jerseys. What do you think about those, Lukey? Those are real sharp. I'll tell you what, if anybody from the Coast Guard, some sort of alumni foundation or anything's tuning in, I'll tell you, number 42 in double XL would look certainly really good on the broadcast. And I'm just saying, I can be bought for cheeseburgers, and I certainly can be bought for hockey sweaters. Those things are absolutely fine. I love the color, love the logo, love everything about it. They got the blue helmets going. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I am a happy camper right now seeing those sweaters. We're about ready to get underway. The Springfield netminder going through his warm-ups. Let's see who the goalie's going to be here for Springfield. Is it going to be Gregory Lucente or Damian Selma? Damian Selma. I want to make sure I got that right. Springfield there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to call these games, these Coast Guard games. I'm so happy we were able to do this, and thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to everybody who made this happen at the Coast Guard at Conn College here at Dayton Arena. This is going to be a fantastic afternoon of hockey. Obviously, 5-on-5, icing and offsides is in effect. There is delayed offsides, and if you ice the puck when you're shorthanded, it is not icing, so I'm very, very happy to get away from USA Hockey youth rules, ladies and gentlemen, where if you ice the puck when you're shorthanded, it's still icing, and they don't have delayed offsides at any age bracket, so this will be a pleasure for the broadcaster. 20-minute stanzas, they do Zamboni the ice in between, so a good chance to make yourself a sandwich, pour yourself a beverage, check in on the NFL. What's going on today? I know the Jets are paying visit to Foxborough today, so I'm sure a lot of people will have that on their side screen. Of course, they're going to have this Coast Guard game here on their big screen. As they're going through their warm-ups now, we're I'd say about 5 or 6 minutes away from game time, so still a good chance for you to make that last sandwich, put some roast beef on a variety of different breads, and we'll be ready to go. Springfield Pride wearing their maroon sweaters, all maroon. A little color rush there, maroon sweaters, maroon shorts, maroon socks, a lot of maroon going on, although I don't mind maroon, of course, The boy plays for the East Line Vikings, so he's used to maroon. And, of course, my high school was maroon, too, the Deer Park Falcons, so I don't mind that. But these Coast Guard sweaters, oh, my goodness, absolute things of beauty. I am so excited to see, and they look even better on the ice than they do in pictures. So the Bears going through their warm-ups now. We'll go through the roster for you. Number 1, Ryan Berry. He's one of the netminders. We'll see if he gets the start today. Joshua Hudson, number 2. Number 3, Ladd Strand. Number 4, Rory McPherson. Number 5, Orion Sargent. That's a cool name, Orion. Dylan McGill, rocking number 6. Devin Getman, number 7. The captain, Connor Gallagher, number 8. Dylan Carmen, number 9. Number 10, Jack Coughlin. Number 12, Andrew Rizzo. William O'Leary, rocking number 13. Kurt Huberschman, number 15. Dalton Stoves, number 16. The name's Dalton. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. David Sato, number 18. Nick Seltzer, number 19. David Sato, number 18. Matt Lubin, number 20. Kyle Jacobson, number 22. The assistant captain, Daniel Sullivan, wearing number 24. Miko Makala's old number, you might say Ken Baumgartner. Senan Gorman, number 26. And Frank Linzo, number 28. And the other goaltender is Stone Grant, wearing number 29 for the Coast Guard Academy Bears. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, Lukey Bonner. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. The Bears about ready to take on the Pride here. Opening day afternoon, a beautiful, absolute gorgeous autumn day here in New England. As we're about to get things underway here, we'll run through the Springfield roster for you here. We got a couple of minutes. So Ryan Figueroa, number 2. Tino Pizzarella, number 4. I believe he's the captain. Calvin Carvalho, number 5. Alexander Picozzi, number 6. Scott Elwell, number 7. Brendan George, number 8. Paul Tevlin, number 9. Joseph Manning, number 10. Ryan Roski, number 11. Jack Shane, number 12. Number 13 is Matthew Herman. Number 15 is Remington Ferrari. Number 16, Casey Comier. Number 17, Rob Giampietro. Number 19, Hayden Choate. Number 20, Griffin Burke. Number 21, Christian Ormsby. Number 22, Nick Scaffis. 23 is Alexander Gonfrade. 25, Joseph Porridge. 26, Andrew Seamus. And the netminders, number 27, Gregory Lucente. And number 30, Damian Salma. There's your rosters, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to encourage everybody, please share the link, share the link, share the link. Anybody can tune in anywhere in the world right now on our website, solubroadcasting.org. You could just text it to anybody, and they can tune in. Or please support what we're trying to do and go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel. There's never, ever, ever a viewership fee on the Solu Broadcasting Network. We do a lot of youth hockey games here in the area for the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks and a couple of other organizations. Both of my kids had the privilege of playing for the Seahawks. My daughter still does. The boy is retired and moved on to football now. And do a lot of local high schools, the ECT Eagles, Newington, Northeasters, Hall, Conard, the girls team, the Hall Conard Co-op, and the Fairfield Mustangs all have all their home games covered here on the Solu. We never, ever, ever have a broadcasting fee ever, anywhere, anybody, anytime in the world can tune in live. And the boys and girls at any level, any game can go back to our archives, go into our archives and find any game that they like. And I will get each organization downloadable copies of the game so they can use it for coaching or whatever they like, videos, highlights, anything they like. It's theirs to use, so please use it to anything that can serve your organization better. That makes us happy. We're about ready to get going here, ladies and gentlemen. Springfield and the Coast Guard Academy. This is going to be a good one. It's hard to tell, not too much recent history going on because nobody played last year. So you see the two netminders getting together at center ice, a couple of 29s getting together. That's what you like to see there. That's Stone Grant and number 29, Gregory Lucente, sharing the old Marc-Henri Fleuret, 29. What a mistake by the Knights to let him go. Boy, oh boy. I think they're regretting that right now. And I'm a Robin Leonard fan. I'm an Islander fan, so I'm a Robin Leonard fan. But sometimes you just don't let legends walk away. Talking to you, Bill Belichick. All right, we're about ready to get underway now. The Coast Guard in Springfield from the Dayton Arena. I'm not sure they may play the national anthem before we get started, so I didn't get an itinerary. So if they do, we'll be right back after the start of the national anthem. If not, we'll be ready to go right away. Either way, Solu is ready to go. We got officials out there. We got two refs and one linesman, I guess. You see two guys with orange stripes and one linesman. One of them's got to be doing the linesman as well. You can't have one linesman. That'd be having one linesman. Being one linesman is much more difficult than being one ref. Believe it or not. All right. Looks like they're lining up. I see the buckets coming off the head, so we're going to play our national anthem. We'll be right back with the start of the affair. All right, and there you have it. We're about ready to get underway. The Springfield Pride and the Coast Guard Academy Bears. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. Really big honor and privilege for my family here. We're a small family operation, so usually either the missus or one of the children are behind the the lens here today. We got Lukey Bonner behind the lens today, the Lou and Solu. The Coast Guard going over some last-minute instructions with their coaching staff. Springfield going over some last-minute instructions in their net. No spectators allowed on hand, so it's eerily quiet here at the Dayton Arena. I love this arena. This is where my daughter's first hockey game here in Connecticut took place here when we moved here about 3 years ago. She played her very first game here when we moved to Connecticut here, so fond memories of this arena. I hope they let the Seahawks come back in again. We used to practice here, the girls' team. I love this arena. It's such a great barn to see a game. We're about ready to get underway now. Looks like in between the pipes is going to be number 29, Gregory Lucente, and down at the other end, Stone Grant. Looks like he's having a little trouble, though, with his helmet there, going over some last-minute repairs there with the official. Coast Guard looks like starting on right wing is going to be Devin Getman, number 7, number 28. Is out there as well, Frank Linzo, number 22, getting the start. Kyle Jacobson. Get a couple of more numbers out there for you. That's Connor Gallagher, the captain, number 8, wearing Alex Ovechkin's number. Will Ovi catch Gretzky? That's the only question. And you see number 8, it just pops right into your mind. For years, I was saying no chance, no chance, no chance. Now I'm like, maybe. If he keeps himself in phenomenal shape like Tom Brady, he's got a shot. And looks like at the other wing, it's 22 there. Number 3 on defense, Lard Strand getting the start. We're about ready to get underway. The ref drops the puck, and we're underway from New London. Coast Guard hockey on the Solu. Welcome aboard. Back to center he goes now, backpedaling goes the Coast Guard. These boys are fired up. They've been waiting for a long time for this. The captain laying the lumber into him at center ice, setting the tone early on the home ice. You got to like that from number 8. Great job there by Connor Gallagher. Along the boards now, Coast Guard setting up in their own zone. Out to center it goes. Big hit there, laying the lumber into him. Pizzarella. Sent all the way down. Let's see if it's going to go for icing. There it is. Icing is the call there by the official. Icing happened when the puck go down, bang, before the other guy. You know the rest of the story. The great goaltender, rookie goaltender that is Denny Lemieux, along with the phenomenal Jim Carr. We are live from the Dayton Arena here. Face-off deep in the Springfield zone to the right of the netminder is Waffle Side. He catches conventionally from my perspective. Rick DiPietro would disagree. Grant Fuhr certainly wouldn't see it that way, and the fabulous Darren Pupa would not have any sort of conversation about that. Face-off now deep in the zone. Won by Springfield, kicking it out to himself now. Away come the Pride, trying to get it out of the zone. They do chip it ahead now. Carvalho couldn't track it down, sent all the way down there. Sargent first on it there, but it's going to go for icing. So back-to-back icings here as the game gets off to a little bit of a slow start, a little sluggish, like a wet sponge, but that's all right. You don't mind that. Both teams, I'm sure they got a little bit of the butterflies going. I know I got some butterflies going. Very excited here. 28 now leaning in. That's Seamus for Springfield against Coughlin. Face-off one back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Deflected out high. Figueroa there getting the shot off for Springfield as he backpedals in his own zone, sending it in now. Delayed offsides. They regain the blue line. Picked up by Coast Guard now, trying to get the puck out along the boards. Hemmed in there. Lubin trying to get the puck out for the Coast Guard. Behind his net now, carrying the puck out, protecting it with one hand. Good skating skills there shown by number 28. That's Linzo, Linzo with the puck. Linzo knifing his way through. Linzo couldn't run the entire gauntlet there as he's pulled off the puck there by the Springfield D. Along the boards now, Coast Guard trying to get the puck back in front. Can't corral the puck there. Springfield does get it out to center. Tracked down there by Sargent. Sargent leaving the puck now for the captain. Oh, that's Carmen. I apologize. Carmen sending it up to McGill. McGill sending it down low. Cross corner dump in now. Coast Guard going to work. In the corner now, Springfield trying to get the puck out. Laying the lumber into him in the corner there. Good forecheck by the Coast Guard. Big hit there along the boards. Herman came in, got a big chunk there of Sullivan. Sullivan's tough. He shakes it off. Boy, oh boy. The physicality opening up early here. Sent back in there by Herman, and Springfield going to get some fresh legs. Coast Guard tracking it down in their own then. Going defense to offense now. Trying to get out along the boards. Hemmed in there. Nice job there by Ferrari. Ferrari getting it back to the blue line. Dumping it in there. Gonfredi. Off the boards in the corner it goes. Big hit there. Springfield pouncing on the puck. Got a man cutting in late, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Into the corner it goes. Blocked out high. Nice job there by number 9, Carmen, with the block shot there for Coast Guard. Now the Bears aren't it there. They send it hard around. Cleared out to center. Sent back in. Springfield regaining the blue line as Coast Guard going defense to offense. Carrying it up through the neutral zone. Sending it in. Carmen wide of the netminder. Lucente. Springfield on it there. Sidestepping the defenseman. Look at the back-checking effort there by the captain, number 8. Great job there by Gallagher. Chipping it ahead now, McGill. McGill at the dot. McGill with a room. McGill walking in. He scores! Dylan McGill putting it top shelf where Mama hides the baby Tylenol. He sent the water bottle flying into the corner of the rink. An absolute laser beam there as he broke in down the right wing. Let the wrist shot go. A gorgeous shot there by McGill. How about that strength and speed? Oh my goodness, the Bears are on the board. Just 2 minutes and 57 seconds into the affair. It's McGill. An absolute beautiful shot there. The netminder had to go get a new water bottle. I think it may have damaged his water bottle. Oh my goodness, talk about adding insult to injury. Now you got to go use somebody else's water bottle. Well, nobody tell, the Department of Health about that. Oh, the Coast Guard are on the board. McGill buries the biscuit there for the Bears. 1-0. What a beautiful shot. My goodness, Patrick Roy would have trouble stopping that one. Down the left wing they come again with a head of steam now. Walking in, carrying the puck for the wraparound. Couldn't complete the play there. That was Big Linzo. Number 28. Down the left wing they go now, Ormsby. Christian Ormsby trying to get around Linzo. Linzo's got that long wingspan. In front now, back checking, breaking it up nicely was Lubin. Good job by the Coast Guard, getting down low, protecting the house behind the net now. Coming out in front. Oh, that just failed to click for Springfield. Back the other way, defense, offense quickly. Here comes Lubin. Lubin's got McGill. McGill cutting to the cooker. Lubin on the backhand. McGill had gotten there a little too soon. Back the other way now, Springfield. Tape-to-tape pass there. Sending it in, that's Partridge. Partridge dumping it in deep. Number 9 picking it up, that's Dylan Carmen. Carmen on the backhand. Cleared but not out. Nice job by Springfield to keep it in. Carmen got a big chunk of the young lad who kept it in there. I think that was 16 Cormier. That might be a penalty here. The ref blew it down from outside. I don't know. Is it just going to be an offside? There was a big hit there. Carmen got a big chunk there of Casey Cormier. He's all right, though. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, these guys are tough. I took a hit like that. I'm not going to lie to the fans at home. I'd be out a week to 10 days, ladies and gentlemen. And the first 4 or 5 days would just be so my feelings can get over it. Good to see the young lad spring back up. I love big hits. I'd like to see guys get back up there, laying the lumber into him. Behind the play, there's the captain, Gallagher. Big hit there. His second big hit here of the opening stanza, the opening game here, the home opener, for the Bears. They lead this 1-0. A beautiful goal by McGill a few moments ago. Here comes Carmen now. Carmen carrying the puck through the neutral zone, gets over the red line. Always good to get the puck behind the other team's goal line. In the corner now, sending it hard around number 4 there. That's Pizzarella. Tino Pizzarella trying to get the puck out. Pizzarella got a big chunk of the Coast Guard forward that was checking in. Was that Carmen? Nope, that was Gallagher. Pizzarella sent Gallagher flying. Pizzarella now, number 4 in your scorecard. Sending it out to center ice. Pizzarella run into there by Sargent. Those 2 guys had to run into Pizzarella and ended up covered in snow, so they might want to reconsider their plans there when they're trying to attack number 4. Might be a bad career decision. Backpedaling now. Here come the Coast Guard. Defense, offense, quickly moving to the outside. That's Lubin. Lubin can't get around Pizzarella. He sends it back in. Trying to catch Springfield in a player change now. Walking in, little bit of room, letting the shot go. The netminder sprawling behind him to go get it. He got a chunk of it. Lucente. Then there'll be no further play. Linzo with the shot there. The netminder, Lucente, making the big stop there for Springfield, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in, and please share the link, solubroadcasting.org. Face-off 1 now, Sato. Sliding it across, winding, shooting, releasing the howitzer. The netminder never saw it. Oh, right back through the crease it went. Sent back in by number 28, that's Linzo. On the forecheck, Matt Lubin. Trying to send it down low, getting it out there is Jack Shane for Springfield. Bodies collide there along the boards as the Coast Guard send it into the corner. Tracking it down there, that's Choate. Choate with the puck there, trying to get it out. Can't do so. Bodies come together in the corner. One of the Bears players a little bit late to get up there. Back to his feet now. Linzo fakes the shot there. Nice moves. Got a man in front. Trying to connect there with Sargent. Back to the blue line. Sato letting the shot go. Blocked out. Here comes Springfield now 2-on-1. Carvalho walking in all alone. Letting the shot go. That one's headed towards Westerly, Rhode Island. Sent back out by the Coast Guard. Backpedaling now. Springfield sending it back the other way. Walking in now, that's Shane. Shane letting the shot go. Saved by the goaltender, Grant, and there'll be no further play. Stone Grant with his first big stop there of the afternoon. 13:45 left to go here in the opening stanza. Oh, my goodness, a lot of high energy going on here today. Both of these organizations certainly brought their A-game with them. Trying to get the puck out now, the Coast Guard do. That's Getman, Devin Getman, fighting off the back check there by Seamus. Getman first on it in the corner. Bodies come together there. Pizzarella for Springfield. Behind the net now, Getman trying to get it in front. Can't do so. Nice job by Springfield, keeping the puck back there, not allowing the Coast Guard to come back out front with it. Behind the net now, trying to get it in front. That's the captain, Gallagher. Gallagher with the puck now, sending it hard around. Springfield can't get it out there as the defenseman, number 24, Sullivan. Kept it in there, pouring it down like a grizzly bear, pouring out a salmon to swim upstream to spawn. Gallagher running into one of the defensemen there. Here's a chance now in front side of the net. They swipe at it, they score! Oh my, they got the puck down low. Kyle Jacobson, number 22, buries the biscuit there for the Bears. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, less than 7 seconds into the new season, it's 2-0 Coast Guard. Oh my, they got the puck down low. Got to the cooker there, did Jacobson. He buries the biscuit there for Coast Guard. A huge goal now, extending the lead to 2-0. You gotta like that. Here's Carmen now. Carmen sending it in. Picking it up to McGill. McGill, we know he can sniper, letting the shot go side of the net. Oh, he likes to let that laser beam go. That is a laser attached to the head of Sharks. Dr. Evil would be very pleased with McGill's wrist shot. Hard around it goes. That one hit the ref. Advantageous here for the Coast Guard. Good opportunity there. Gianpietro trying to get the puck out for Springfield. Can't do so. Now Springfield picking up the puck hard off the boards there. That was Ferrari. Sent up now, Gianpietro. Gianpietro, can of corn there for the netminder, Grant, and he'll hold on, no further play. Got to like the start that the Coast Guard Academy is off to here. Up 2-0 with 12 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the opening stanza of the game this season. And the stanza just nicely underway. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much. Face-off won by Springfield. Big stop there by the netminder, Grant, and there'll be no further play. Big face-off win there by Springfield. Getting the shot off very quickly there. That was Partridge. Leaning in to take it now. That's Jack Shane. Shane, I thought the ref was going to tell him to leave the face-off dot, but then he invited him back. He's like, get out of here. He's like, you know what? I kind of feel bad. Maybe you could stay. It's a nice job there by the official. There's the captain now, Gallagher. Springfield sending it back in now down the left wing to go. Letting the quick shot go. Saved by the netminder, Grant. That was Carvalho with the shot. Back out the center now. Backpedaling is Springfield. D to D they go. Choate. Choate trying to go right up the gut. Couldn't connect there. Back the other way now. Here comes the Coast Guard with a head of steam. That's Linzo. Linzo at the dot. Linzo pulling the trigger. He scores! Frank Linzo was shot out of a cannon down the left wing. Let the wrist shot go. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you didn't join us too late, because just like that, it's 3-0 Bears. Linzo picked up the puck around his own blue line. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon down that left wing. Let that wrist shot go. How about that? You got to be impressed with the Coast Guard Academy Bears here today. I'll tell you what, they're looking like Clubber Lang in the first fight versus Rocky Balboa. And they're sitting there saying right now at center ice, come on now, you made me wait. Well, Springfield's got to raise their level of play here. It could be a long afternoon the way the Bears are looking here. See what Springfield, see how they respond. Loose puck now with the blue line, letting the shot go. Nice job to come out and block it out high there. That was by number 21, Ormsby. Now they send it out to center, poured back in. Yeah, by number 10, that was Coughlin. Backpedaling now. Sullivan in his own zone. Sullivan leaving it for McGill. McGill floats one ahead. Swiping at it there was Sullivan. Couldn't get it into the zone. Sent all the way down. It's going to be on the netminder. Stone, no. Grant. Excuse me. Stone is the first name. That's a pretty cool name for a goaltender. Ferrari sending it in there. The ref looking back at Ferrari like, I really don't appreciate you shooting a puck at my face, so we can expect Ferrari to be in the sin bin sometime soon. Oh, it was just a linesman. That's why. No respect. You don't have the orange stuff on your sleeves. You just don't get respect in this world. I'm going to put orange things on every sleeve I wear from now on, around the house especially. Back to the blue line now, letting the shot go through traffic. Bouncing puck, saved by the netminder, pouncing on it like a hungry hippo, chasing after that final wayward marble, and there'll be no further play. 10:38 left to go here in an action-packed opening stanza. Big stop there by the netminder, Stone Grant. Good opportunity there for Springfield. Springfield desperate to get on the board here. They're down 3-0. I don't feel like it's 3-0, if that makes any sense. Doesn't feel like they're being run out of the building by any sense of the imagination. Just Coast Guard's got a couple of snipers out there. And one advantageous bounce. And here's Shane now. Down the left wing. Shane locking in, letting the shot go saved by Grant, and there'll be no further play. A little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. Coast Guard Academy fellas did not appreciate the Springfield organization poking at their netminder after the whistle, but that's all right. You don't mind that. It's not foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving up to the bowling alley today on their way here, so these things happen. Ref saying play on, 5-on-5. I think the refs are doing a fantastic job letting the boys play. You got to remember, though, I just came from youth hockey, so very happy to see the physicality being allowed here, because youth hockey, they call the boards make noise. You close the door loud, they call a penalty nowadays. And it's not the officials, ladies and gentlemen. It's USA Hockey. Hauled around now, chipped out, kept in nicely on the bouncing puck. Now the Coast Guard trying to get the puck out. Great job there by number 3 for Springfield to eliminate. One of the Coast Guard Academy will have to get number 3's name in between periods now, leaning in, trying to get the puck down low. I apologize, I don't have him on the roster, so for now it'll be number 3. If you're number 3's family at home, we'll get his name, I promise. Into the corner now. First on it there is Coast Guard trying to get the puck out. Big flipper save there. Juicy rebound. Came all the way out to the blue line. The Bears get it back out to center. Springfield now starting to look like they're getting their sea legs here. Looking much better than they did in the first 10 minutes of the affair. Strand now backpedaling in his own zone. Strand D-to-D behind the net. Coast Guard trying to get it out. That one way up there into the banners. Doesn't hit anything, so play allowed to continue. 9:20 to go here in the opening stanza. 3-0. Who's winning? The Bears. Will coming over to break up that play. Strand now tracking it down in the corner. Here's a chance now off the boards for Springfield, letting the shot go. That just failed to click. That was Seamus. Back to the blue line, letting the howitzer go. Save by the netminder, Grant. Good stop there by Grant. Grant, nice job there to steer it into the corner, too. Certainly not enough at this level to just make the save. You got to either steer it into the corner or there's got to be no rebound. Otherwise, it's going to be trouble for your defensemen. They're not going to be happy. Here's Strand now. Strand out to Getman. Getman stepping in front of him there, Gonfrady. Big hit there along the boards. Herman came in, laying the lumber into him there. Getman at the wrong end of that one for the Coast Guard. Getman looking up, seeing Herman. Coming in now, that was Gianpricho the second time. Back the other way now, here comes the Coast Guard, Carmen. Carmen cutting to the outside, trying to go back inside there. Getting in his way there was Gonfrady. Carmen just gave him a double forearm shiver right to the chops. Oh boy, I hope that young lad has got a good dental insurance program at home. Oh, Carmen got away with one there. Got him right across the grill. The refs certainly want to get home to see the second half of the Patriot game, letting everything go here today. That really pleases the broadcaster. 8 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. The Bears 3, Springfield 0. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. We are going to be broadcasting every single Bears home game this season right here on the Solu. So feel free to tune in and share that link. Face-off one back to Carmen. Carmen letting the shot go. Nice job to get out there by Jack Shane. I like Shane. Not just because he wears Tom Brady's number. In the corner now, sending it hard around, giving chase there. That's Carvalho. Carvalho can't get it out. Kept in beautifully at the blue line by big number 24, Daniel Sullivan. Sullivan, one of the assistant captains here with Frank Linzo on the team. Here's a chance now in front. Cutting to the cooker there with Sargent. The Sarge had it slide off his stick now behind the net. Springfield trying to get to it. Nice job there by Springfield getting the puck out. That was Choate who won that battle, number 19. Through center ice now, give and go now. Carvalho letting the shot go. Saved by Grant, top of the crease. And there'll be no further play. 7:34 left to go here in the opening stanza. 3-0. The Coast Guard Academy Bears leading this one. They came out flying, a couple of big hits, couple of early goals. But since then, things have settled down. Been about 50-50 play, maybe even a little bit more of an advantage for Springfield since it's been 3-0. Face-off one there, Gonfrady. Going D-to-D, trying to get the shot off, can't do so. That's one there by Linzo. Linzo plays very big, very long, big wingspan, number 28. I like my defenseman with big wingspan. You got to remember something, ladies and gentlemen. Everything that comes out of the broadcaster's mind and mouth comes from the perspective of an old third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves. Here's the captain now, Gallagher. Gallagher trying to run the gauntlet there. That was a Gallagher sandwich right there on Springfield bread. Keeping the legs going now. Gallagher behind the net. Gallagher running into number 3 there. One of the Springfield players blue attire. Springfield trying to get the puck out now. They do come away with it to center ice, and away they go. Seamus 1-on-4. Seamus far out there, letting the shot go stayed by Grant. Looks like we got a penalty coming up behind the play here. We saw the ref there give the internationally recognized sign for tripping. Tripping is the call. Looks like it's going to be number 22, headed to the sin bin, Kyle Jacobson. Jacobson headed to the sin bin, 2 minutes for tripping. Kyle Jacobson from Waterford, Connecticut. He has been in an African music video. That is a very fun fact to know. And he used to have a sweet mullet. Well, I guess those are frowned upon at the academy. But maybe later on, after you retire from whatever it is on the Coast Guard you'll be doing at the graduation, and you can grow that mullet back, and we look forward to it. So now he's in the sin bin, the mulletless Jacobson. So a big opportunity here for Springfield to get on the board. We'll see what they do with it. A big penalty kill for the Bears. Carrying the puck out now, that's Sargent. O'Ryan Sargent setting up to McGill. McGill trying to sidestep 2 defensemen as 2 Springfield players came together and got the puck out. Oh boy, McGill. He can really dance with that puck. Coast Guard now. Short-handed, corralling the puck at center ice, sending it in there. That was Carmen. Here's a chance now down the right wing for Sargent. Sargent trying to hit the man, McGill coming late. McGill, very shifty player. He can really move out there. Behind the net now. Trying to get it out. Back out to center. That's Sargent. Sargent lost the handle on it, sending it into the corner. Tracking it down now is Springfield. Springfield coming out with the puck. That's Shane. Shane sending it up to Carvalho. Carvalho cross corner dump in. No icing. Giving chase there. Gianpietro. Gianpietro lost his balance there as he's run into there by Carmen. A minute left on the man advantage. 5:45 to go here in the opening stanza. They're mucking, they're doing their homework behind the net. Springfield desperate to try and come out with it. Since they got the man advantage, a little bit of a Bob Backlund figure 4 leg lock behind the play there. Play allowed to continue. Sent all the way in now, giving chase there, Pizzarella. Tino Pizzarella lost the handle on it. Now Springfield coming away with it at center ice. That's Comier, Casey Comier. That name rings a bell for some reason. Coast Guard sending it all the way down. No icing because they're shorthanded. 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage. 5:15 to go here in the opening stanza. Carrying it out to center now. Nice job there by Carmen. He read that nicely and broke up that pass with 20 seconds left to go here in the man advantage. I got you. Coast Guard with the puck now. Linzo. Sending it all the way down. Springfield there. Sending it back out to center. Bouncing puck now for Herman. Herman tried to get it in. Can't do so. Trying to corral the puck there. Is Springfield tracking it down there. Picozzi. Picozzi in the corner. Trying to come out with it. Gallagher sending it back out to center. The power play is over for Springfield. Great kill by the Bears. In the corner now. Trying to get the puck out. Chipping it in there. That's Strand. Strand lost the handle on it. Back checking there. Having his pocket picked there by Ferrari. Back the other way now. Here comes Getman. Getman over the blue line. Getman letting the shot in. Let the shot go, Steered to the corner by the netminder. That is Lucente in between the pipes for Springfield. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Linzo. Linzo on the backhand. Linzo down low now. Tough angle shot there. Netminder got a piece of that one. Nice job by Lucente. Give and go now. Got a man cutting to the cooker. Tough angle shot there. Oh, I'll tell you what. That was a sneaky play there by Getman. He had Lubin cutting to the cooker, and the netminder was just starting to leave the crease, but couldn't do so. Face off to the right of the netminder. His waffle side. 4 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. The refs getting together to discuss where they're going to drop the puck. I think they're saying that it went off a Springfield player, so it did. Refs discussing it with the Springfield bench there. Let's see now, is the faceoff going to come to center ice? Well, now they realized they didn't have a puck, so now they got a puck, so that's good. We need that. Good job by the officials getting the puck there. Face off to the right of the netminder now, deep in the Springfield zone. Won by the Pride, turning on it there, Pizzarella. Pizzarella hard along the boards. Kept in at the blue line now, a 2-on-1 developing. Here comes Calvaro. Sliding it over now to Shane. Shane backdoor. Oh, that just failed to click. Big hit there. Chance in front. Big stop there by Grant. Nice give-and-go play there by Springfield, but it just missed. Coast Guard trying to get the puck out. Can't do so. Kept in at the blue line, letting the quick wrist shot go. That was number 25. That was Partridge. Partridge now. Big hit there along the boards. Got a big chunk of Sargent. Here's a chance now in front on the backhand. Save rebound. The net is yawning. Swiping at it. The netminder getting his flipper out there. A dazzling stop there by Grant. Oh, my goodness. The net was yawning there for a moment. Springfield had a couple of chops at it coming through there, swiping at it. But the netminder, Grant, got his flipper out somehow, some way, just in time. I think we got some penalties coming up at the end of the play there as Partridge and Lubin got together, so I think it's just going to be 2 minutes each for roughing. 2 minutes, basically a timeout for young adults here. So it's still going to be a 5-on-5, or will we gone to 4-on-4? Let's see here. 4-on-4, all right. So it's 4-on-4 hockey now for 2 minutes with 3.5 left to go here. In the opening stanza, the Coast Guard 3, Springfield 0. Springfield came just that close moments ago, but the netminder, Grant, with a dazzling stop, his best of the afternoon. His best of the season thus far. A little bit of a delay here. Not exactly sure what. Oh, they were waiting for the penalties to get on the clock. Okay. I had to get them on the board because they're going to come out at the end of the 2 minutes instead of they're not waiting for the first whistle after 2 minutes. So you still got to get it up anyway on the board. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there to keep it in by Ormsby. Sending it behind the net. Hard around it goes. There's Sullivan. Sullivan for the Bears. Sullivan trying to get the puck out along the boards now. Carmen leaving it there for Getman. Getman down the right wing. Getman letting the quick shot go there. Into the corner it goes. Gallagher applying pressure now. Jacobson walking in, letting the shot go. Excuse me, that was Sullivan letting that shot go. I apologize. Sent out to center now. Here comes Cormier. Cormier hounded from behind. Big hit there. Cormier ran into two Bears. As Sato and Getman got together there. Cormier gathering his faculties there, looking like a prize fighter coming out for the 15th round, and the doctor should have stopped it rounds ago. But he's coming out. These kids are tough. Wow, what a big hit there along the boards. Cormier shake it off. I'll bet anybody a dozen donuts jelly that young lad doesn't even miss a shift. Face off now deep in the Coast Guard zone. Leaning in to take it now. That's Herman for Springfield. Herman against McGill. McGill had that beautiful goal earlier to open up the scoring for the Coast Guard season. Here's McGill now in a foot race. Down the right wing he goes. McGill first on it in the corner. McGill up there against Gronfridi. Gonfridi now and McGill tied up in the corner. They're mucking. Springfield coming away with it. Here comes the Pride now. Hounded from behind. That's Ferrari. Ferrari keeping the Jets going. Here's Ferrari cutting to the outside. Ferrari walking in, but it matters not. The play was offsides. Oh, a little bit of east to west there at the blue line, costing the Springfield Pride there. Ferrari knows it. Well, it's not these guys' first day at that hockey rink. Yeah, you go east and south. Yeah, you go east and west right along the blue line. Sometimes that happens. That's all right. You don't mind that. No harm, no foul. Linzo's had a fantastic stanza. In this broadcaster's humble opinion, as I say that, a turnover at the blue line from Linzo, so I apologize to Mr. Linzo there. Talk about the ultimate kibosh there. I'll never throw that young lad a compliment again. Down the left wing now, Ormsby. Ormsby trying to get it in front. There's Linzo. Linzo trying to go right up the gut for the home run ball. That just failed to click. Gonfredi got it out to the point, but it's knocked down 2-on-1 now. Developing down low, sliding the puck over on the backhand. That just missed. Cutting to the cooker there was Jacobson. Bouncing puck now. Jacobson trying to corral it. Jacobson winning the battle, walking off the boards now, pulling the trigger. Clavicle save there by the netminder, Lucente. In the corner now, they do battle. Ormsby tying up his man there. Ref says play on. I got to get to see the second half of the Patriots and the Jets. Sending it out now. There's Carvalho. Carvalho chipping it in, going for a player change. Back to 5-on-5 hockey now. 1:23 left to go here in the opening stanza. 3-0 the Bears. Sending it up now, backpedaling, that's Gonfredi. Gonfredi sending it all the way down, no icing. First on it there, that's Sullivan. Sullivan sending it hard around to number 26. That's Gorman. Gorman chipping it out to center. Along the boards it goes now. Bodies come together there. Pizzarella tried to get a chunk of them, but missed. Pizzarella, though, keeping it going. Pizzarella knocking it down to himself. Look at the effort there. Sprawling out by the captain, Gallagher, to block that pass. And he picks himself back up, and right down the wing he comes. Gallagher running the gauntlet, keeping the legs turning as he absorbs a big hit there by Sherman. Gallagher still with it. Gallagher got it back to the blue line, hit a body out high. What a shift there by the captain, Connor Gallagher. Well, you know why some people have to see. Here's Carmen now. Carmen with the puck. Carmen sending it in. Bouncing puck there. Looks like it's going to be offsides. Offsides is the call. 29.7 seconds remaining here, and I want to applaud the Coast Guard Academy team for having only one captain. It really boils my stew, especially with high school teams nowadays. You see them with 2 or 3 captains out there now. One guy gets the C. The C is an honor. 2 guys get the A, or 1. Or I guess if you're the New York Rangers, 17. In the corner it goes now. Trying to pick up the puck there. Bouncing puck side of the net. They're getting to it. Oh, that just missed. As McGill found the puck bouncing to him now. Behind the net it goes now. Springfield trying to come away with it. Just 12 seconds left to go. One last rush now for Ferrari. Ferrari can't gain the blue line there. Beautifully poke check there by number 28, Linzo. With just 5 seconds left to go here in the opening stands, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody, please share the link, share the link, share the link. Anybody can tune in anywhere in the world, anytime, live or later on at solubroadcasting.org, or you can watch it on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and type in Solub Broadcasting. And we ask that you please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That really helps us grow the brand and whatnot. Now there's the buzzer. The opening stanza comes to a close. A hit at the end of the period there might get a penalty for Springfield to start the second period. Burke got a chunk of them. I think it was after the whistle, the ref is saying, so I think Springfield might be starting the second stanza down a man. Yeah, roughing is the call. Oh, an ill-timed check there by Burke as the period comes to a close. 1-0 is your score at the end of one. All right, the boys are going to be heading back to the locker room. You should be headed to the kitchen to make yourself a sandwich. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes with the start of the second stanza. Your score at the end of one, the Coast Guard Academy Bears 3, the Springfield Pride 0. We'll be right back with the start of the second period in about 15 minutes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I'm very pleased. I see my Patriots are up 17-0, although I think the Jets are driving. And if you're a Bears fan at home, well, how could you not be pleased with that opening chapter, that opening stanza, that opening period, that opening performance? 3-0 your score at the end of one. And let's not forget, the Bears will be starting the second stanza here on the power play, as there was a penalty right as time expired. So that's a big advantage for the Bears. We'll see if they can take advantage of it and increase the lead. I thought Springfield, the second half of the period, actually had a few more shots on goal than the Bears did. They seemed to get settled in a little bit. Bears came out flying to defend home ice. Right out of Jump Street, McGill with that beautiful goal, sending the water bottle flying early on, just a couple of minutes into the affair, and the Bears never looked back. 3-0 is your score at the end of one. But like I said, I felt that Springfield did a nice job, though, to gather themselves. So McGill got the goal early on, the first goal of the season. Dylan McGill goes by the old name of Gilsey from Bluemont, Virginia, born in the great state of Texas. And he's part Honduran and can speak Spanish. Nice job. Well, that is useful these days. We see the captain there, number 8, going by. Connor Gallagher goes by Gally from Pembroke, Massachusetts. Executive officer of Bravo Company. Nice. And he's the only boy in a family of 5 with 4 sisters. Yikes. I guess you don't win many arguments at home then, do you, pal? You just probably keep your head low, stay quiet. Try not to utilize the bathroom too long, you know. That's a lot of pressure. That's a blessed family, though, right there. 5 kids. That's awesome. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The second stanza about ready to get going as the players going through their warm-ups. Emerging back from the locker room, you see the netminder there, Gregory Lucente, number 29, and Grant Stone for the Bears. So the Bears are going to start the second stanza here on the power play. Real big opportunity for the Bears to go up 4-0. 4 is a lot more than 3, especially in between the years. 3, you say to yourself, all right, we're 1 shot away from being down by 2. And then once you're down by 2, you say to yourself, well, we're 1 shot away from being 1 shot away from being tied. And then once you're down by 1, then you're like, well, we're just a shot away from tying this affair. So but once you get to 4, then, you know, you don't start saying we're a shot away from being a shot away from being a shot away from being a shot away. It's just, it doesn't, you know, the neurons, the synapses, you know, the nexus events in the brains, they just don't do that. So 4 is a much bigger lead than 3. It's about 1/3 more. If my math is correct, or is it a quarter more? No, I guess it's 3. I think it's a quarter more. Well, either way, obviously the world didn't need an engineer when God sent me down to earth. All right, we're underway now from the Dayton Arena, the second stanza. 20-minute stanzas now. There's the Captain Gallagher first on it there. The power play for the Bears. Gallagher with the puck. Sending it behind his own net now as the Bears look to get things going. Down the left wing, they come with a head of steam, carrying the puck out. That's number 20. That's Lubin. Lubin had a good opening stanza, I thought. Good two-way centerman. Along the boards now, following it up there. For the Bears, trying to get it in front. Lost the handle on it now. They found it. That was Jacobson now. Behind the goal line, back out to the blue line, Linzo. Linzo winding, shooting out high there, blocking it there. That was Partridge. Oh, that one looked like he got him right on the inside of the leg. Oh, there's not any padding there inside the leg. Oh, that hurts. I hope Partridge is all right. That is a tough spot to block the shot, and Linzo really laid into that shot. So Partridge down in a heap there. Sacrificing the body. That is going to be a nice black and blue there. You may want to stop at Walmart for a frozen bag of peas for the ride home back to Springfield. Back up to his feet, though. Oh, those hurt. And he blocked the shot, though. He'll tell you that's all that matters. Good to see him back on his feet, though. Oh, boy, that hurts. All right, 19:09 left to go here in the second stanza. 1:09 remaining on the man advantage for the Coast Guard. Faceo's going to come out to center. I don't see him headed to the locker room, so that's good. Boy, that guy's tough. All right, Gallagher. Connor Gallagher leaning in to take the faceoff. On the left wing is Getman, and on the right wing, I believe, is Jacobson. Yes, it is Jacobson. Sending it all the way down now. Linzo leaving, the netminder, leaving it for Linzo. Grant. Here's Linzo now getting the Jets going. Carrying the puck in now, down the left wing, walking in, letting a wrist shot go off the side of the net. Bouncing puck now. Trying to get it back to the blue line. Corralling it there. Linzo looking. Tape-to-tape pass there to Lubin. Lubin. Cross ice. Knocked down out of midair. Nice job there by the Springfield defenseman to knock it down out of midair. I believe that was Ormsby. Sending it all the way down now. Behind the net. Going to get it there is Linzo. Linzo with the puck. Linzo waiting on it. Linzo tape-to-tape pass there. 25 seconds remaining in the man advantage out to Jacobson. Jacobson's got a goal here today. Jacobson down the left wing. Jacobson's got a man cutting to the cooker there. That was Getman. That just failed to click for the Bears. Gallagher leaving it behind the net. The netminder lost it for a moment there. Jacobson on the wraparound. He scores! Kyle Jacobson with his second tally of the afternoon. A power play goal there for Coast Guard. And they extend the lead. How about that to 4-0? Oh, the netminder got a little bit turned around in his net there. He lost Jacobson for a second. Jacobson with the quick hands at the back of the side of the net. Got the puck in front quickly. A huge goal there for the Coast Guard. Now they're up 4-0. The hill getting a little bit steeper for Springfield to climb. They've got the horses to come back, but 4-0 is a daunting effort now. But we are up in New England, ladies and gentlemen, so we do believe in comebacks. 28-3 comes to mind, of course. Along the boards now. Coast Guard can't get to the puck. Springfield first on it there. Trying to walk up the gut. Can't pull the trigger. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That hit a button out front. That was Herman. Excuse me, I apologize. That was O'Leary, excuse me. Cutting in now. Trying to make a move there. Pizzarella, he lost the handle on it. Back come the Coast Guard now. They do get it out to center. Nice job of back checking there. Pizzarella at the dot. Letting the shot go. Saved by Grant, and he pounces on it. And there'll be no further play. What a nice play there by Grant. Coming out to get that puck. All right. Let's see if that works. Coast Guard with the puck now behind their own net, trying to get the puck out. Getman did a nice job there to stop it. Coast Guard trying to get it out. They're digging, they're mucking along the boards now. Here comes the Coast Guard, cleared and kept in nicely at the blue line. Great job there by number 21 to keep the puck in. That was Ormsby. Back out to the blue line. Springfield now trying to get the shot down low. Couldn't do so. Trying to get it out to center there. Sending it all the way down is Linzo. Into the corner it goes now. Ormsby giving chase there. Hounded there by Getman. Ormsby trying to get the puck out, but the Coast Guard were waiting, walking in off the boards now, pulling the trigger, saved by Lucente. Behind the netminder it goes. Swiped out of harm's way there by multiple Pride players. Oh my goodness, the Coast Guard just came that close to making it 5-0. 16 minutes, 32 seconds left to go here in the second stanza, 4-0. It's been all Bears here today, defending the home ice, defending the Dayton Arena. We're on the campus of Conn College, which is neighboring to the Coast Guard Academy here in New London, Connecticut. Home of our favorite restaurant, Mambo, right down on the water. Here's a chance now behind the net. Sending it back to the blue line. Trying to pull the trigger there. That was Strand. Couldn't do so. Linzo first on it. He sends it hard back in. Back out the center it goes now. That's Shane. Jack Shane at the dot. Shane pulling the trigger. That went off a leg. That was Linzo with a block shot. So many nice things I want to say about Linzo's play, but I'm just not going to do it to the young man. Sending it hard around there. If you're just tuning in, I was showering him with an accolade earlier in the first stanza, and he played a almost perfect stanza there in the middle of my compliment. It was his only turnover of the period, so I vowed not to do it again. So you got to be a man of your word. Dangerously there in front. Back the other way now. Here comes Springfield down the right wing. That's Shane. Shane hounded from behind, getting the shot off with one hand. Now he got it back in front. What a good show of strength there by Shane. He had Bears all over his back now, walking off the boards, trying to get it in front of Springfield. They lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck now into the corner it goes. Tracking it down, Gianpietro. Gianpietro trying to go across the right, across the goal mouth there, but the netminder would have none of it. Big stop there by the netminder, Stone Grant. He has been absolutely fantastic today, as you might imagine. If you're just joining us, 4-0. First of all, where were you? And where were you? Face off now to the right of the netminder. Grant is waffle side. Quick shot. They score! Oh, the Pride run the draw. Bouncing puck there. Let the shot go real quickly. Number 13 in your scorecard, Matthew Herman. Gets Springfield on the board there. A face-off win and a quick shot there. A huge goal for Springfield as they're on the board, getting it back down now to just a 3-goal deficit. We talked about the difference between 3 and 4. No need to go over that again. Fans at home are very thankful to hear that, I'm sure. What a nice shot there by Herman, getting his Springfield organization on the board. Now they get the puck out, sending it all the way down, but it's going to go for icing. Little bit of pushing and shoving there after the whistle. You don't mind that. So the goal by Herman just moments ago, right off the faceoff with 15 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. I learned that at the University of Stony Brook. Well, that's what they call it now. When I went there, it was SUNY Stony Brook. Either way, I remember that. And that might be about it. Here comes Springfield now. Gianpietro chipping it in, giving chase there. Sullivan hounded from behind there by Ferrari. Hard around to Elwell. Elwell trying to get the puck out. Kept in, deflected in front. Oh, that just missed. Oh, Springfield came just that close to making this a 2-goal game. All of a sudden, the momentum now seems to be with the boys in maroon as they're applying their best pressure of the afternoon, getting it back to the blue line. Nice job covering the blue line there by Getman. Going all the way down. I think it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call there. Getman tried to get to it first there, but got across the goal line before he could get there. So icing is the call there. Looks like number 19. Hayden Choate got the C on his sweater there for Springfield. I apologize. I believe I said it was Pizzarella earlier, so I think I was incorrect about that, so please forgive me. Face-off now to the right of the netminder is Waffle side. Last time they had a face-off down here, it turned out very well for Springfield. I'm sure they would like to have some deja vu all over again. You might call it a glitch in the Matrix. The ref over talking to the Coast Guard bench about something, I'm not sure what. All right, they seem satisfied with his explanation. Face-off won again by Springfield. Quick shot there by Calvin Calvello. Number 5 in your scorecard, wearing Denny Potfan's old number, now setting up in Gretzky's office. Is Springfield trying to get it out off the side of the net there. Dangerously a lie there for a moment. Coast Guard out of their own zone now. That's Jacobson. Jacobson leaving it for Gallagher. Gallagher walking in. He scores! Connor Gallagher buries the biscuit there for the Bears. They regain the 4-goal lead. A beautiful pass from Jacobson down the left wing. Gallagher walked in, sniped it home. The netminder got a chunk of it, but not enough. A big goal there for the Bears, as Springfield came very, very, very close to making it a 2-goal affair. Now it's back to a 4-goal lead, as so often happens. You almost score down at one end and down at the other end. It ends up in the back of the net. That happens so many times in this beautiful game. Pizzarella taking a big hit there. Running into him was Lubin. I like this guy Lubin, my kind of player. The Guy Carbonneau of this organization. Down the left wing now at the dot. Pulling the trigger. Saved by the netminder Grant. Cleared out of harm's way. Kept in nicely there by that's Getman. By Elwell, excuse me. Back the other way now. Carrying it through the neutral zone. Walking in Linzo. Linzo behind the net. Linzo looking like Magellan as he circumnavigates the entire rink. Linzo now sending it into the corner. Protecting the puck nicely there. That's McGill. McGill back to Linzo. Linzo winding, shooting! That not through on the netminder there. Saved by Lucente, excuse me. Boy, I'll tell you, Linzo, he's got a hard, heavy shot, and he gets it off quickly, number 28. A lot to like about that young lad's game. The big left-handed shot on the blue line there for the Bears. A lot of options on the coaching staff when you got a defenseman like that. He wins the faceoff. Now back to Linzo, letting the shot go. That went off the clavicle of the netminder. Bears corralling the puck now again. That's McGill. We know about McGill's hands. They were on display in the first period. McGill laying the lumber into him there. Shane taking a big hit. Springfield getting it down low right through the goal mouth. Nobody home for the Pride. Back out to center, sent back in. The ref waves it off, says play on, no icing. That's really letting the boys play. I really like it. Here's a 2-on-1 now developing for the Coast Guard. Down the right wing with a head of steam. At the blue line, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Lucente, and there's going to be a penalty. Let's see what it is here. Is it going to be a tripping call, interference? Waiting for the ref to give the internationally recognized sign there. He's escorting number 20, I believe, to the sin bin. Interference is the call. Griffin Burke headed to the sin bin. Well, he tied his man up on the 2-on-1, though. Might have prevented a goal, so that's what you call a good penalty. There are good penalties and there are bad penalties, ladies and gentlemen. They're not all the same. Well, nothing in life is all the same. Certainly not snowflakes. Certainly not DNA. All right, here's Gallagher on the power play now for the Coast Guard. He wins the draw cleanly. Back to Linzo. Linzo, smart play. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. That was Jacobson. Smart play just to send it into the corner. So many times you see defensemen under duress from a forward coming out, and they just shoot it right at the forward, and then off they go on a 2-on-1 the other way. I always tell my daughter, who's a defense lady, just dump it in the corner, walking in. Now Jacobson pulling the trigger, doesn't get it. The shot off side of the net now. The net comes off its protective moorings, and there's no further play. Jacobson was going for a walk there, looking for the hat trick. Got down low, got the shot off. I don't think it ever got to the netminder. A little bit of chaos ensued there as the net came off. I believe they're saying that the Bears took the net off. They are, so the face-off now. Coming out high. Just outside in the neutral zone. 1:43 remaining on the man advantage for the Bears. Linzo, number 28, wearing Tom Curver's old number. Linzo protecting the puck. Linzo with it now. Linzo, the quarterback on this power play. Linzo chipping it into himself. First on it behind the net. Tried to go on the backhand there. That was a nifty play there from the back of the net there by Linzo. The netminder, Grant, leaving it for... That is Gallagher. Grant telling Gallagher, don't pass, go down and shoot. If you score, I get an assist. Clearly that dream is ended. Linzo now over the red line. Linzo leaving it there for O'Leary. William O'Leary leaves it for Jacobson. Jacobson, spinorama off the boards. Jacobson got it into the corner. A little bit of give and go there with Getman. Jacobson now back to Getman. Give and go and give. Didn't miss by much. Here's Jacobson again. Jacobson got a man cutting to the Cooker. Got it in his skates. He scores! Connor Gallagher kicked it to himself. The pass was in his skates. Went from skate to stick and in one motion let the shot go. Right up the gut. A power play goal for the Bears. He buries the biscuit once again. The captain with back-to-back goals here for the Bears in the second stanza. 6-1 is the score. Oh, my goodness, you got to like the puck movement here. Timeout by Springfield. They're going to try and stop the bleeding. How about that puck movement on the power play by the Coast Guard Bears? I'll tell you what. These young lads, I'll tell you, they definitely brought their A-game with them here today. Not quite sure what they had for breakfast or brunch early on here today, but I'll tell you what. Make me a sandwich of that. Make me a bowl of that. Put whatever that is on a bagel. I'd like to have some of that because these boys out there have really got things going. 6-1 is the score. The Bears leading the affair. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Timeout called by Springfield. We may have a goaltending change coming. Not that the netminder played poorly by any stretch of the imagination, but got to try and do something. So here comes Selma now. Damian Selma, number 30. He's going to be thrown to the Wolves here with no warm-up. Coast Guard Academy absolutely flying out there today. 6-1 is the score here. And if I'm the Bears, I'll tell you right now, if I'm the Bears coach, I'm saying do not take your foot off the accelerator. It's hard to get it back on the accelerator once it comes off. Here come the Bears now, winding, shooting. A smart play there. Did you see that by number 20? Matt Lubin, the new netminder, just came into the game. You come across the blue line, you wind up, you want to shoot on him right away. See if he's mentally alert. See where he's at. It's never easy to come in as a backup goaltender. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I was the old third-string backup netminder for the University of Stony Brook Patriots and Seawolves in the early 90s. Well, I think I started 1 or 2 games my 3 years I was there, but most of the time was mop-up duty or coming in when I did dress. I didn't dress all the time. But I never missed a practice, my claim to fame. They needed me. But it was a lot of fun. It was an absolute privilege to play on the Patriots, and then they turned it over to the Seawolves. I never approved of that. So I know what it's like to come into the game cold, so we'll see how Selma handles it. Here's Springfield now trying to get the puck down low. Taken by Sullivan. Sullivan harassed there by Springfield. Keeping the puck in now, turning, wheeling, couldn't pull the trigger. Bouncing puck almost at center ice there. Sent back in there by Pizzarella. Behind the Coast Guard net it goes now. Nice job by Springfield on the puck there, trying to get it in front. C-button one-timer, big stop there by Grant. Reaching for it and finding it there. Comier got the quick wrist shot off there. Good to see Comier back on the ice after that big hit in the first period. He probably had a shift before that, but I apologize if I didn't notice. But quick shot there by Comier, the netminder Grant. Up to the test there. Face off now deep in the Coast Guard zone. Won by Springfield, back to the blue line, letting the wrist shot go. That hit a body out high. Coast Guard winning the puck along the boards. Kept in there by the captain, Choate. Choate letting the shot go. Save, rebound! 2 flipper saves there by the netminder Grant. Got the right flipper out twice. Now from the point comes the shot. Got to admire Springfield's effort here. They're down 6-1, but the effort is there. That's a testament to the coaching staff and to the boys out there for this Springfield organization. A scrum ensues there along the board. Springfield chipping it out to center. The Coast Guard chipping it out to center. I apologize. Icing waved off. 10-10 left to go here in the second stanza. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Springfield sending the puck out to center. Backpedaling, there's Linzo. Along the boards it goes now. The Pride cross corner dump in. They'll get some fresh legs out there. 6-1, the Bears leading this one. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Backpedaling now is Ormsby. As the Coast Guard complete a player change. Through the neutral zone now. Here comes Ferrari. Remington Ferrari on the backhand. Big stop there by the netminder Grant. And there'll be no further play. A dazzling glove save there by big number 29 as he went from his right to his left, or perhaps his left to his right, depending on what hemisphere you're watching this in. What a stop there by number 29. Ferrari broke in, went to the backhand, tried to lift it, but he had the glove waiting. Outstanding goaltending. Face off now to the right of the netminder is Waffle side. One back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Blocked out high. So that's what we talked about it. Guys come out and they shoot right at him. Letting the shot go. Saved by the netminder. Rebound pouncing on it there is Salma, and there'll be no further play. Right there. They won the face-off. Got it back to the blue line. The Coast Guard player coming right at you. He's a foot in front of you. Instead of letting that shot go into his pads and off on a 2-on-1, just dump that in the corner. That's what we were talking about earlier. And please don't get me wrong. I'm not getting on the individual. I honestly not even sure who it was taking the shot, so it's nothing personal individual. It's just dump it in the corner. Although, you're down 6-1, you're like, I'd like to get a shot on goal here. Maybe something can happen. So I understand the thinking. But that's the principle right there, what I'm talking about. The risk versus reward is just not there. Letting the shot go through a screen. Saved by Salma. Damian Salma, number 30. Nice shot there by Dylan Carmen from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. He still has to count with his fingers. Who doesn't? And he is Daniel Sullivan's D partner. Well, there you have it. Back to the blue line now. Springfield coming away with that's Tevlin. Tevlin cutting to the outside, number 9. Tevlin protecting the puck. Tevlin behind the net. Tevlin hounded there by Carmen. Carmen doing a nice job of staying with him. Coming over for puck support there was Picozzi. Coast Guard trying to chip it out. Now they do get it out to center. No, kick down at the blue line. No, the ref says it did come out. Good call by the ref, I think. That was a nice play, though, by Burke there. Showing off his Pele skills, or you may say Diego Maradona. Later on, of course, from Argentina. But ladies and gentlemen, as far as I'm concerned, there's Pele and then there's every other soccer player that ever walked the planet. And of course, the new guys out there these days, I know. Absolutely fantastic Ronaldo and a couple of the other gentlemen. And I could act like I know who they are, but I really don't. I'll watch the World Cup when it comes around, but that's about it for me. I like soccer. It's not that I don't. Just I don't know anything about it. Behind the net now, picking up, that's Linzo. Linzo trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Nice job by Springfield to keep it in. Linzo, behind the back pass there. Quick shot. Big stop there by the netminder. That was Sullivan there. Excuse me, not Linzo. Sullivan with the behind the back pass there in his own zone. That's going to cause the coaching staff to have to stop at CVS on the way home, pick up some Pepto-Bismol. That'll cause agita. For the coaching staff when you go behind the back in your own zone right up the middle. Here's a quick shot deflected in front. Big stop there by the netminder Grant. Into the corner now. Bodies come together. Springfield working it down low now, getting the shot off. That hit a body. Cleared but not out. Keeping the puck in there. That's Tevlin, excuse me. Tevlin moving people around now. Back the other way now. Here comes Lubin. Lubin through the neutral zone. Number 20. Lubin over the blue line. A little move there at the blue line before he went in. Caused the play to go offsides. There is only one linesman. Wow. There's one linesman and two officials. I guess he probably doesn't go below the blue lines. He probably just skates blue line to blue line, I imagine. Still, I think it's harder to have one linesman than one official. Well, that's just me. I think the officials have been outstanding here today. Berg, the linesman. I like the officials, too, having the courage to wear their names on the back of their jerseys. I was very upset with Gary Bettman when he took the names off the back of the jerseys of the officials. It took something away from hockey, you know. You used to know the guys' names. Andy Van Helleman, Don Koharski, Kevin Collins, to name just a few. I used to love knowing the names of the officials and the linesmen when I was a kid. Paul Stewart, of course, comes to mind. He was funny. He used to wave us at the Coliseum. Here's Linzo now. Linzo faking the shot, cutting to the outside. Linzo at the goal line. Linzo, tough angle shot there. Big stop there by Salma. Kept in at the blue line. Nice job there by Strand to keep the puck in. Now he chases it down low. Help comes there, sending it hard around. Back the other way now. Here comes the captain, number 19. That's Choate. Tried to go right up the middle there. Linzo said, no, not today. A little bit of Dikembe Mutombo there from Linzo. Back the other way now. Here comes number 28 over the red line. Just dumping it in. He'll go get some fresh legs. Or paws, if you will. Some fresh bears on the ice. 6:50 to go now behind the net. Coast Guard there using the net nicely there to his own advantage. That was number 22, Jacobson. Jacobson getting stronger as this game progresses, I'll tell you. Gallagher who's got two here in the stanza. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Didn't get through. That was Sullivan. What a nice pass there by Gallagher. Ooh, Sullivan crashing into the boards hard there. Out of control. But he's all right, though. Never like to see somebody lose their footing about a foot or two out, 3 or 4 feet from the boards and sliding in hard there. So we got a penalty coming up now. It's going to be against Andrew Seamus. 2 minutes for tripping is the call. So back to the power play go the Bears. The power play has been absolutely fantastic for him here this afternoon. The captain, Gallagher, leaning in to take the faceoff. He's got Jacobson on his left wing, wins the draw cleanly. Walking off the boards now, a little bit of room, trying to center it there, couldn't connect. That was Getman. Now it's sent back out to center, tracking it down there is Lubin. Lubin on the power play with Gallagher and Carmen. Jacobson out there. And Getman. The 5 players out there for the power play for the Bears. Here's Gallagher now. Gallagher hard around. Jacobson keeping it in. Jacobson letting the shot go at a man in front. Waffle save there by Salma. That was not an easy save. He had a bear right in his eyes. No chance he had a good look at that puck, but he fought it off. Nice move at the blue line now. Walking in Jacobson, letting this shot go. We got a delayed penalty coming up here. It's going to be a 2-man advantage coming up for the Bears here. I believe it's a cross-check. There it is. We see the ref giving the internationally recognized sign for cross-checking. We'll see who's headed to the sin bin now for Springfield. Looks like it might be number 4, Pizzarella. Yep, Pizzarella. Tino Pizzarella. Headed to the sin bin. I want to thank him very much for getting me the Springfield roster and getting the word out to all the Springfield fans at home. So thank you, Tino. Very nice guy. Face-off 1 now, so a 2-man advantage for the Coast Guard for 1 minute and 17 seconds. Cross-ice pass now, walking in, letting the shot go. Big stop there. That was Lubin who had the nice wrist shot. That's Carmen now. Carmen walking in, letting the shot go. Saved by Salma. Side of the net. Trying to work it down low. The Coast Guard got it behind the net now. That's Sargent. Sargent leaving it there for McGill. McGill looking to go cross-ice. Tape-to-tape pass there. Quick shot there. Lubin didn't get a lot on it. It looked like it rolled off the heel of his stick there. That was a good look from the corner for the Bears. Now they walk off the boards, letting the shot go. He scores! Dylan McGill lets the shot go there. Walked off the boards, buries the biscuit on the 5-on-3. Just too many Bears out there, not enough pride. taking advantage of the two-man advantage. Another beautiful wrist shot there by McGill. He can really sniper it. I got to think when that young lad was growing up. Let's see here. Where was he from? Bluemont, Virginia. When he was growing up in Bluemont, Virginia, that his garage door looked quite lumped up. For a lot of the time there, you don't just wake up with a wrist shot like that, ladies and gentlemen. That is hard work. Over the blue line now, the Bears remaining on the power play. Linzo to McGill. McGill walking in. McGill tried to chip it over the shoulder there for the hat trick, and that just failed to click. We got, I believe there's 3 Bears with 2 goals, so 3 opportunities for hat tricks out there. Winding, shooting, save by Salma. Salma's been good coming in off the bench cold. He's made a couple of nice saves, been steady in between the pipes here. It's 7-1, though, no matter what you do. Off the boards now, 45 seconds remaining in the man advantage for Coast Guard. Circling the wagons now. Sliding it over, bouncing puck. Sargent trying to get it back to Linzo. Linzo walking off the boards. Linzo, quick shot there, saved by Salma. Bodies come together there along the boards. The Coast Guard coming away with it. 27 seconds remaining here in the man advantage. Looks like we got another penalty coming up now against Springfield. I think get it to the bin is going to be number 3. Oh, yes, it is. Number 3 for Springfield, headed to the sin bin. With 4 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the affair. 7-0 is the score. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. I want to remind everybody that anybody can go into our archives at any time and watch the games there. Never a pay-per-view fee or viewership fee or subscription fee here on Solu. So a 2-man advantage now for 24 seconds, and then it'll be a 1-man advantage for 1:36 if they don't score in the first 24 seconds here. Walking off the boards, that's Carmen. Carmen setting up shop along the boards, head on a swivel. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher fakes the shot. Gallagher sliding it over now. Sullivan at the dot, leaves it for Gallagher. Gallagher walking in, letting the wrist shot go. I think that might have been a pass. That was a pass. He had Carmen creeping in back door and just missed. Gotta like the chemistry that we're seeing here from the Bears today here on the power play. Jesse Pinkman and Walter White-esque chemistry on display. Dangerously there. Nice job by the netminder, Grant. Not allowing it to bounce out in front. Here's the Coast Guard now. Coming out of their own zone. Still 1:11 left on the 1-man advantage. That's Gallagher. Gallagher faking the shot. Gallagher leaving it for Carmen. Carmen at the dot. Carmen walking in. Carmen tried to get it back in front. Couldn't do so. Nice job there by Ferrari as he clears it all the way down. 3:05 left to go here in the second stanza. 54 seconds remaining in the man advantage. 7-1 the Bears. They've been impressive here today. They were leading 3-0 after the first period, and now they're leading 7-1 here with a couple of minutes to go here in the third. Still 40 seconds remaining on the power play for the Coast Guard. In the corner now, trying to come away with it is Gorman. He lost the handle on it. Now it's Lubin. Lubin can't find it. Here's a chance now, shorthanded for Springfield. Right up the gut, that's Comier. Comier at the dot, pulling the trigger. Getting back to get a chunk of them was Carmen. Nice stop there by Grant. Back the other way now, 22 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Chipping it ahead for a foot race, that's McGill. McGill first on it. McGill. Look at the edges there by McGill. McGill behind the net. McGill got it back out in front. They score! Orion Sargent, the Sarge, buries the biscuit there for the Bears. Another power play goal. Their 4th power play goal of the afternoon. What a play by McGill as he got the puck with one hand, came back out, and buries the biscuit there. Did the Sarge, Orion Sargent. He goes by Sarge. He's from Topsom, Maine. He still has a baby tooth. How about that? I don't know if that's the dentist might want to look at that or something. Hopefully it's not blocking another tooth for coming in. And he has a celebrity crush on Jennifer Aniston. All right, there. The old Friends fame. And, of course, We Are the Millers. I think her best performance as an actress, to be honest with you. She was hysterical in that movie. Carrying the puck in now. Here come the Bears, letting the quick shot that just missed on the glove side. Jacobson looking for the hat trick. 8-1 now, the Coast Guard. Very impressive home performance here today. They got to be excited to get the season off on the right foot. Carrying it out now, Ormsby. Ormsby at the dot. Ormsby behind the net, looking. Ormsby still with it, try to get it back out in front. That goes over Getman. Getman kicking it to himself. Getman sending that one in. right above the netminder, came backing out and bouncing out in front there off the glass with 1:30 to go. A little bit weird hop there. Springfield getting the puck out, sent back in there by Linzo. Coast Guard did not regain the blue line. They're still off. Sent all the way down by Springfield. I think it's going to be icing. Icing is the call there by the Springfield Pride. 1 minute, 16 seconds left to go here, ladies and gentlemen. In the second stanza, it's been all Bears here today. 8-1 is the score here. I want to thank you so much once again. You are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my cameraman, Lukey Bonner, the Lou in Solu. Well, the turtle in the logo, if you will. Back to the blue line it goes now for Sato. Sato sending it hard around. Shane first on it there. Chipping it out to center. No, it's poured down there. Kept in. That's got to be a hand pass. Good call by these officials have been really good. Sullivan knocked it down, and Coast Guard player was the first to touch it there, McGill. So hand pass is the call. Good call. These officials, I got to tell you, really doing a fine job here today. I like what I'm seeing. Face off now just outside the Springfield zone with 1:03 left to go. Back in the day when it said 03, we would all chant together. Section 329 in Nassau Veterans Memorial Coliseum, how much time is left? As soon as we got done saying that, this is the last minute in the period. This is the final minute. Here comes McGill. McGill over the blue line. McGill pulled down from behind, letting the shot go. That just missed there. On the waffle side, boy, McGill is really shifty. Chipping the puck out now, that's Burke. Burke at the dot. Burke walking in, tried to go glove side, a little bit too wide there. Good show of strength there by Burke. Oh, his stick shattered on the shot. That's why it looked like it kind of rolled off his stick a little bit. The stick fell apart on him maybe. That might be why. Now the stick causing havoc for his teammate along the boards. Gotta hate when that happens as Burke had a little bit of trouble with his stick. Now here's Burke recovering. Burke walking in. Burke 2, 3, 4. Chops at it there. But the netminder Grant closing up shop, and there'll be no further play with just 17.2 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. The netminder Grant holding his ground. Stone Grant has been good today. Always fun to play when your team scores 8 goals, though, you know. Not a lot of pressure on the goaltender. Although he won't agree with that. He'd be like, nope, I got to stop every shot that comes my way, period. That's my job. I don't care what the score is. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, I speak goaltender, so I know what he's thinking. Sent all the way down now. That should not be icing. It's not. Good job by the officials. Tracking it down there is Gorman. On the forecheck there. Herman now for Springfield. And there's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. The second stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of 2, the Bears 8, the Pride 1. We'll be right back in about 15 minutes after the Zamboni does what Zambonis do for the third and final unwritten chapter of the story here, developing right before your eyes and ears on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in about 15 minutes. And oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you got a couple of things knocked off the old honey-do list, you know. Walk the dog, reshingle the roof, clean out the garage, something like that. Made yourself a sandwich, perhaps a sarsaparilla or a root beer, and you're ready for the third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to unfold right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, the home of Coast Guard Bears hockey, and I am Scotty Bonner, the voice of Coast Guard Bears hockey. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here, along with my son Lukey behind the camera today, the Lou and Solu. So the netminder there right in front of us, Stone Grant. He's been stellar here today. We're about ready to get back underway. You see the scoreboard on your screen. What can you say besides a dominant performance by the Bears here today? Sure, they want to finish strong. 20 minutes of hockey yet to go here. Springfield. Sure, they want to give their coach and their teammates a good effort. I'll tell you, I've coached thousands upon thousands of hockey games. Mostly youth and whatnot, but I always looked at it as an opportunity when you're getting, scores a little bit lopsided, a good chance to see the character of the guys and the gals that you got on your bench. You know, who's pouting, who's blaming other guys, and who's hopping over the boards, giving you everything they got every shift. And just saying, Coach, I'm going to win this shift for you. I don't care what the score is. A good chance to check out the character of your organization as Getman sends it in now. Hard around it goes for the Coast Guard. Into the corner it goes there. First on it is Springfield. Trying to get the puck out now. That is Scaffus. Along the boards, it's sent out to center. Backpedaling there's Linzo. Frank Linzo right up the gut there for Getman. Getman lost the handle on it. Now Linzo recovering in his own zone. The big fella, the left-hander. Hounded there from behind by Tevlin. Along the boards now, Coast Guard coming out of their own zone. Two nice passes, and there's Getman. Getman winding there. Went right off the hand there of Ormsby. Ormsby's like, thanks a lot. Really didn't need to take that shot off the hand here. 30 seconds into the period. Loose in front there. The netminder had a little bit of trouble with it as it got in tight there. Good job there by Salma. Oh, those are always dangerous when it goes off to the heel of the stick and starts heading in between your legs there as a netminder. Boy, oh boy. Certainly got to catch your breath there. Deep in the Springfield zone now, sent hard around. Chipped out there by Pizzarella. Nice job to keep it in there by Sargent. And it goes now. Springfield with the puck trying to go right up the gut. They do connect. Carrying it out now. Carvalho couldn't gain the blue line. Nice play there by Sullivan. Looks like the play was offsides there at the blue line. 18:49 left to go here in the opening stanza. 31-7. Oh, by the way, going on in Foxborough right now. Oh, I'll tell you, rooting against the Jets is something that my entire life has never once disappointed me. They never, ever, ever disappoint. Every time they think that they got it right, they're still the Jets. And now they just have atrocious-looking uniforms. So do the Patriots, though, that dark blue. What the heck are they thinking in those things? Just wear the jerseys that you won 6 championships with, for crying out loud. Anyway, Sargent off his feet there, going all the way down. I think it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down. Bang before the other guy. There's the linesman Berg with his hand in the air, giving the internationally recognized sign there for icing. So the period off to a little bit of a slow start. A couple of whistles here. Just a minute and 35 seconds into the affair. Giants were winning 5-3 against Carolina, so I guess there was a safety there. It had to be, right? Bouncing puck now. Behind the net it goes. Springfield there with the puck. Trying to get it back in front. They can't do so. Now they chip it out along the boards. Nice job there by Coast Guard picking it up. That's McGill. McGill's got those hands. McGill sidestepping the check there. McGill down the right wing. McGill still getting the chance in front there. What a rush there by Dylan McGill. He's strong on his skates. Now here's Sullivan. Sullivan getting it down low. Back the other way now. Springfield got a man behind the defense. Chipping it out to him. Trying to catch up is Carmen. Letting the shot go. See by Grant. That was Elwell who got behind the defenseman there. Side of the net off the post there. Off the side of the post there. Not an official post shot. Completely different animal. That's a horse of a different animal. Tracking it down now. Lost the handle on it, number 3 for Springfield. Hounded from behind there by McGill. You got to like the forechecking prowess that the Coast Guard is showing here. They're up 8-1, and they are not taking their foot off the accelerator. You just can't. Linzo behind the net. Linzo knocked down for his efforts. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Letting the shot go. That goes off of Linzo. Linzo now taking it out of his own end. Coming over there is Ferrari to get a big chunk of him. Linzo sending it all the way down. It crawls across the goal line. And icing is going to be the call. 17-10 left to go here in the affair. The Coast Guard leading this one 8-1. An impressive season opener. An impressive home opener. The Bears fans at home and across this great Frisbee we call Earth have got to be pleased with what they're seeing here today. I'm sure the coaching staff will be pleased when they go over the film. Here's a quick shot now. Doesn't get through. A lot of goodness going on out there, but a lot of hockey left to play here. You want to finish strong. You want to stay disciplined. Not start any bad habits, that's for sure, just because you're up 8-1. Do what got you to 8-1. Ferrari now. Got to like the effort, though, by Springfield Pride here. To start the third stanza, yeah, they're down by a touchdown, but the effort is there. Here's a quick shot there, see, by Grant, and there'll be no further play. Top of his crease, square to the shooter. Number 29 in your scorecard, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, the greatest number in hockey. That is without saying. What is today's date? Coast Guard winning the draw now. Here's Sullivan. Sullivan, a little bit of trouble coming out of his own zone as he's met there by Shane. Shane's had a good game. Here's Shane walking off the boards. Couldn't pull the trigger. Poke check perfectly there by Carmen. Nicely timed poke check there by Carmen. Coming over there with the big hit is Getman. The game opened up very, very physical. The second period wasn't nearly as physical as the first period. We'll see what the third stanza brings. Wouldn't call this a dirty, chippy game by any sense. Now back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Grant. Nice save there by Grant. Good shot from the blue line there by number 23, Gonfrade. Chipping it out to center now. Gonfrade giving chase. Icing is waved off as it was deflected. It didn't get across the goal line anyway. Jacobson against John Frade. John Frade putting on the brakes there like Maverick, hoping Jester would go right by. Springfield trying to come out of their own zone. Big hit there. Getman laying the lumber into him. Sends Elwell flying. Walking in. Quick shot saved by Grant. Steering it off into the corner. Oh, my. Getman got a big chunk of that, young lad. Big hit there behind the net there. That's Carmen that time. So now we see the Coast Guard opening up the physical aspect once again. That pleases the broadcaster. In on the netminder, Salma. He leaves it for his defenseman there. That's Choate, the captain. Back out to center it goes now. Coast Guard corralling the puck there. Picking it up and sending it in. That's Lubin. In on the netminder. Left it there for the captain, Choate. Choate along the boards. Kept in by the Coast Guard. Little bit of trouble with it there for Strand. Now away comes Springfield. 2-on-1 if they can get to it. Can't do so, though, with big Frank Lizzo. Paroling the blue line. Linzo now behind his own net. Circling the wagons, assessing the situation there. Threading the needle. Ran into his own player there. Ran into McGill there for a moment. No harm, no foul, though, as Linzo recovers the puck. Linzo trying to hit the home run ball. McGill had gotten behind the defense there. No icing as McGill got a piece of it. Behind the net now, McGill getting it out in front. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. That hit a foot. Oh, one of the Springfield players there looking like an injured flamingo. Pizzarella getting back up on one leg. That one's a big stop there by Salma. Sent out to center. It goes all the way down. Not far enough for icing, I don't think. The rest got his arm in the air. Well, maybe with the score 8-1 and 14 minutes left to go here in the third stanza, the ref might have let that go, but he says, no, no, no. Not me, Mr. Berg. I take icing very, very seriously. And he's right. The call was right, so I can't get on him for it. I admire him, as a matter of fact. If that was me, I would have been like, play on. Leaning in now to take the face-off, number 13, O'Leary. William O'Leary. Taking the face-off now deep in the Springfield zone against Burke. Burke wins the draw. John Friday with a nice job there to come out of his own zone, trying to connect there with Tevlin. Couldn't do so. Deflected there. Now it's the icing is weighed off. No, wait. Now I see the ref's got his arm in the air. I guess it was icing. I thought I saw the linesman wave it off, but that was the ref who had his arm in the air that time. So this third and final stanza here, a little sluggish like a wet sponge. The ref's talking it over there, Mannenberg. What's the other ref's name? He's right here. We'll see when he turns around. Barron. And I'll tell you what, this has been a good crew today. Sending it all the way down. Oh, the ref Barron was right in front of me when it went down for icing. His face just dropped. He's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. 4 icings in a row, really? I've been there, Mr. Barron. I've been there. Face off deep now in the Springfield zone to the left of the netminder is glove side. He catches conventionally from my perspective as well. Springfield winning the draw now, sending it around to Shane. Shane does get it out to center. Coast Guard sending it back in when they regain the blue line. No offsides. The Pride now looking to get things going out of their own zone. They trail this one by 7. Through the neutral zone now, Seamus. Seamus behind the net. Looking. Met there. Got it in front there. C-button one-time. A big stop by the netminder, Grant. Giving him the business while he was on the ground there. GM Pietro Coughlin gave him a couple of extra shoves there to remind him that he was on the ground. You don't mind that. Nice poke check there by Carmen. Now to center it goes, sent all the way down. No icing. First on it there, that's Sato. Sending it up to the captain, that's Gallagher. Gallagher sending it behind the net. Giving chase there, that's Jack Shane. Shane leaving it for Herman. Herman trying to turn off the boards and get it in front. Can't do so. Back the other way now. Here come the Bears. Through the neutral zone. That is Carmen. Carmen walking in. Carmen letting the shot go. Big hit there as he let it go, but it was a half a step off sides. Coming in to lay the lumber into him there was Herman. But it doesn't matter because the play was offsides anyway. And we got 12 minutes, 54 seconds left to go here in the affair. Coast Guard leading it very comfortably 8-1. They came out flying right out of the gate. It was 2-0 early. 3-0 at the end of the first stanza. Here's Gallagher now. Gallagher trying to run the gauntlet there. Couldn't complete the play there. Gallagher is like, I am not going left. I'm not going right. I'm going right at everybody. Whatever happens, happens. You can stop me if you want, but I'm not getting out of your way. You can get out of my way. And he almost pulled it off, too. North and South player there, the captain, number 8, Connor Gallagher. Gotta like that young lad's tenacity. There he is now leaning in to take the draw. He's got big number 22, Jacobson, on his wing, and on the right wing is Getman. Number 15, Hubersman. On the blue line, I believe Hubersman, they said, was from Germany. That's cool. Walking in, letting the wrist shot go there. Waffled out of midair by the netminder, Salbo. Let's see here. Find his name. There it is. Yeah, he's from Stuttgart, Germany. Began playing hockey in Sault Ste. Marie, Minnesota. Hockey Town, USA. All right. Played on a German beer league team. That's got to be impressive. My goodness. Probably got like 64-ounce beers after the game. Yeah, I'll have, 4. That is awesome. That's a lot of hockey in that young lad. Back to the blue line now, letting the wrist shot go, saved by Salma. That was Daniel Sullivan. Sully, as they call him, from Groton, Massachusetts. Drives a beautiful 2010 Toyota Prius. Everything about you screams Prius. Not you, that's a line from a movie, just in case anybody gets upset. Letting the shot go, and he gets up to 50 miles per gallon in his beautiful Toyota. He really likes his Prius. Oh, hey, listen, if you're happy, God bless you. Letting the shot go. I myself would opt for the Tesla. I would just go all electric. No point in half-stepping. That's Sullivan putting the brakes on now behind the net there. Sullivan, 180, decided to go back the other way. Now I think he's thinking about, yep, there it is. I knew that was coming. Smart, though. Here's Huberschman now. The old alumni of the old German beer league. Here's Sargent now. The Sarge trying to get through. Couldn't run the gauntlet there. Knocked down by Springfield. Back the other way they come. Carrying it out there. That's Burke. Burke over the blue line. Burke lost the handle on it. Now he finds it. Burke letting the shot go. Saved by Grant. There'll be no further play. Nice rush there by Burke. The netminder Grant, top of his crease, square to the shooter. No rebound. You got to like that. He's been very strong here today. Very steady. Couple of big dazzling stops. Not a lot of trouble handling the puck. Not a lot of bad rebounds. Done his job very well. He's 11 minutes away from, well, we're not going to say it. It's not a shutout, so I would never say that word. I would be kicked out of the international fraternity of goaltenders. Here's a chance now, walking in on the backhand. Didn't get through. That hit a body in front. Kept in at the blue line by Springfield. Sending it down low. That's Gonfrade. Gonfrade's had a good game. There's Ferrari. Ferrari sending it down low. Chasing it down. There's Herman. Back to the blue line. Kept in nicely. Walking off the boards. Letting the wrist shot go. Hit a body in front. That was Ormsby with the shot from the blue line. Here's Ormsby now. 2 for a quarter. Pulling it to himself. Never did get the shot off. Poke check nicely there by Sato. Now he does. Good job there by Grant. Fighting that one off. Nice effort there by the Bears forward coming out sliding to get it out to center. That was O'Leary. Number 13, William O'Leary with a nice play there. Hard around. That's Carmen. Lost the handle on it now. Here comes Linzo. Linzo down the left wing with a head of steam. Getting the Jets going. Linzo. Sending it in. Tracking it down there is Gallagher. Gallagher took a big high hit there. Coming in laying the lumber into him was Seamus. Gallagher adjusting himself there. Oh. Seamus, I thought, got the elbow up on the grill. Gallagher having a rough shift there. He's taken out. He's right back up, though. There he is now, Gallagher. Gathering his faculties, just sending it out to center. Gallagher looking up there, seeing number 28. He thought about it. Oh, he was thinking revenge is a dish best served cold, but 28 was too far away. He got rid of the puck. His eyes lit up. He's like, I know that's the dude that just got a big chunk of me. He's like, all right. We got a couple more shifts out there together. I remember your number. He thought about it for a second, too. Walking in now, trying to pull the trigger. Good decision not to, though. You don't want to give the other team any opportunity here. You're up by 7. You're the captain. And just kept himself calm and cool there as he went to the bench. Sometimes it's hard, though. Especially when you are up by 7. You're like, well, I could take a penalty, but as the captain, you don't want to set that, as the precedent. Walking in now, letting the wrist shot go. Can of corn there for the netminder, Salma. And there'll be no further play. Jacobson looking for the hat trick there. 8-1, the Bears leading here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. We'll have all the Bears home games for you. I apologize. I had the schedule, but I think it's not with me. I wanted to say what our next home game was. I want to say it's the 30th. I believe it is October 30th, so. But it's on the schedule, so please share the link, share the news, let everybody know that every Bears home game will be here live with myself doing the play-by-play. Here's a chance now down low, swept out of harm's way from the Dayton Arena. I want to thank everybody at the Coast Guard Academy for this opportunity. It's a real privilege for our family, and we're real excited. Here's Lubin now. Lubin cutting to the outside. Lubin swiped out of harm's way there. Nice job by Choate. Choate couldn't come away with it. Lubin now got a man cutting late. That was Sargent. Went off his skate there. Bouncing puck tracked down by McGill. Comes back to center there as the Coast Guard look to reset. A Strand hits McGill. McGill over the blue line. McGill at the dot. McGill lowering the shoulder. McGill trying to bring it in front there. And between the legs of the netminder reaching behind him. Then there'll be no further play. That's twice now that the puck went off the base of the stick there and ended up in between the legs of Salma. Maybe that's his plan. It's twice now that he made a save, so don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not in any way, shape, or form implying that he's doing any sort of a bad job, especially coming off the bench cold. Never an easy thing, and he's been good. He's been peppered. He's been tested, but he's been good. Let up a few, but maybe just one or two. He's been solid, though. All right, here's the Coast Guard now off the face-off, working it around. 8:05 to go in the game. They lead this one comfortably 8-1 here this afternoon. Now the Coast Guard sending it back in. Delayed offsides. They regain the blue line. Springfield behind their own net. Along the boards it goes now. That's Burke. Burke to Ferrari. A little bit in between the legs there. It's going to be in on the netminder. Grant coming out. Kept in by Herman. Behind the net it goes now. Picked up there by Jacobson. Jacobson hard along the boards. Doesn't get out. Knocked down there by number 3. Behind the net it goes now, picking it up. That's Carmen, Dylan Carmen. Trying to get it out, kept in at the blue line, letting the shot go. That was a seeing eye Canuckler. You can actually see the ball drop, the puck drop there. Looked like a knuckleball from R.A. Dickey, who won the Cy Young, and then we traded him to Toronto. Yeah, being a Met fan is no easy thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't even get anybody that wants to be the president of our organization, be the GM. I don't know what's going on over there. It's New York. You got a gazillionaire owner, and yet nobody seems to want the job. I don't know, something that's a red flag for me, I'll tell you. Here's Jacobson now. Not that it matters because Cohen's not going to sell the team, but he had forgot what his name was now. The guy from Boston coming in to chat with him a couple of weeks ago, and heard the meeting did not go very well. I got a friend of mine that works for the Mets, and said the two guys just didn't get along. So I guess that's not going to happen. I was all excited. I thought Theo Epstein, that's who it was. I'm sorry, the brain just shut down there. Here's Tevlin now. Sending it in. Under 7 minutes to go. Tevlin first on it there. I think Tevlin's had a good game. I like his game, number 9 in maroon. Getman. Cross ice pass there. That's Jacobson. Jacobson met there by Pizzarella. Pizzarella doing work along the boards there, and it hops. Oh, I thought it went out over the glass there. Big hit there, stepping up. Gianpietro. Got a big chunk there of number 6. That's McGill. Oh, excuse me. No, it is not. I'm sorry. It's Gallagher. He'll head off the ice for some fresh legs. Springfield now trying to get the puck through the neutral zone. They do. That's Tevlin. Tevlin dumping it in. He'll head to the bench. Jack Shane now along the board. Shane trying to get it out in front. Here's a big chance on the rebound. Nice job back checking. Letting the shot go. They score! Rob Gianpietro. The puck bounced to him. Number 17. Let the shot go. Went over the outstretched arms of the netminder. 8-2 is the score. I'll tell you, I'm really impressed with this Springfield organization. The effort that they're giving here, their coaching staff in the third stanza. Yeah, they're not going to win today. The results are not going to be what they wanted, of course. But the effort here, very easy to pack it in. Very easy to, just say, let's just get back on the bus and get out of here. But they have not done that here in the third period. So if it means anything to them, they've earned my respect here today. That and a dime will get you on the subway, or a quarter nowadays, I suppose. Caravello now trying to get it down low. Nice job there to go down low and block the pass. Looks like we got an interference call coming up behind the play now against the Bears. This will actually be the first power play for Springfield if it is a Bears penalty. I think it is. Interference is the call now. Dylan McGill headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for running into somebody when you're not supposed to run into somebody. Basically, that's what interference is. All right, so under 6 minutes to play here. If there is going to be some sort of miracle that occurs, well, here's a power play opportunity to perhaps get it going. Win the draw. And now you get set up, and they did that. Step 1 accomplished. Shoved right out there. As Seamus was shoved down there by number 9, Carmen. Keep an eye on Seamus there. See if Gallagher finds him. Carried in now, Gonfredi. Gonfredi at the goal line behind the net. Got it in front there, cutting to the cooker. That was Tevlin. Oh, he didn't get a lot on it. Nice pass there by Gonfredi. Sent all the way in on the netminder, Salma. Salma now leaving it. Circling the wagons now with Hedesine. That's Ormsby. Ormsby keeping the legs turning. Ormsby got by Sargent. Over the blue line now, Elwell. Elwell leaving it for Ormsby. Ormsby tape to tape to his defense partner. Now they get it down low. Back out to the defense, letting the shot go. Big stop there by Grant, and there'll be no further play. Nice shot there. That was John Freedy. 1:08 remaining in the man advantage for Springfield. Just 4 minutes, 59 seconds left to go here in the affair. 8-1 is the score. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And please share the link, solubroadcasting.org. You can go there and watch any of the games live or archived. Please subscribe at our YouTube channel, Solu Broadcasting. Lots going on with Solu coming up in the near future. We're launching a morning daily radio show, so if you're enjoying my illiterate pontifications, you can listen to it for 2 hours there. Coming over there, that was Getman. Going to be from 10 to noon, launching soon. Coming January. First week in January for 2022, so we're getting all that together. A couple of co-hosts. Walking in, letting the shot go. That just missed there, and it ended up over the glass. It's just going to be like a regular radio sports entertainment show for fun. Live callers and whatnot and all. An internet show, so you can watch it on our Boxcast channel, or you can watch it on our YouTube channel, or wherever you get your streaming devices. You can tune in live on Twitch. And we'll have it all coming, a lot coming from the Solu coming up in the near future. Very exciting times. Getting things going. Going to be very busy with some high school hockey coming up soon. Very excited about that. And, of course, Thanksgiving just right around the corner now, about a month out. The greatest holiday invented by anybody. I want to thank George Washington for making it a law. Making it an official federal holiday, I guess I should say. Nothing better than giving thanks for all that we got and eating a tremendous amount of food because of all we got and watching football because of all we got. Tape-to-tape pass now, Ormsby. Ormsby at the dot. Ormsby walking into by Grant, and there'll be no further play. 5 seconds left to go here on the man advantage. 3:56 left to go here in the third stanza. 8-2. Here's your score. Face-off coming deep in the Bears zone. Face-off won by Springfield. Back to the blue line looking. Sliding it over to Ormsby. Ormsby at the dot. Ormsby letting the shot go. Missed on the waffle side. Bears picking up the puck there. Getting it out. That's Stoves. Getting the puck up now to O'Leary. O'Leary tried to make a move there. Back to Sullivan now. Sullivan backpedaling his own zone. Sullivan in on the netminder. He left it there for his defenseman. Selma's done a nice job. Down the right wing now, walking out that Shane. Shane pulling the trigger, missing on the waffle side. 3:16 remaining here in the affair because Stone Cold said so. Springfield with the puck. Leaving it at the point. That went off a skate into the corner. He goes, tracking it down there is Stoves. Nice job by Stoves to get it out. Sent back in, cross corner dump in there by Springfield. Back the other way now, here comes Sullivan. Sullivan down the right wing. Sullivan, oh, that one bounced right in front of the netminder. That's like an onside kick. That is not as easy a save as it appeared there. Nothing worse than having the puck bounce a couple of feet in front of you, trust me. Tevlin sending it in, tracking it down to Sullivan. Sullivan lost the handle on it. Picozzi walking in. Picozzi tried to go top shelf, went over the armoire. Kept in at the blue line, knocked down by a high stick, but it's touched by the Bears, so no whistle. Now it's delayed offsides. Springfield regaining the blue line. They're back on. The Bears get it out to center. Away they come now. Down the left wing they go. That's Sargent. Sargent on the backhand. He had Lubin cutting to the cooker. Lubin putting the brakes on in the corner. Lubin trying to walk out of the corner with it. Now the Bears do find it. Big stop there off the shoulder there. Salmo behind the net. Getting it in front. Kicking it to himself there. That was Sargent. Oh, my goodness. He tried to. Definitely would have. If it would have went in, it would have been a kicking motion, but he tried to kick it to himself. Look at the hands by McGill. Oh, my goodness. That young lad can play hockey in a phone booth. There's a quick shot now. Deflected in front there. That didn't work out. Pizzarella knocking it out to center. What hands there by McGill, ladies and gentlemen. He's got that puck on a string. I'm telling you. He does not need a lot of room to operate and go into a phone booth like Clark Joseph Kent of Smallville and come back out like Kal-El of Krypton. 1:47 left to go here in the affair. Don't forget now, the boys, or anybody, any family member who missed the game can go back into our archives and rewatch it. I'm sure some of the Coast Guard players will be interested in doing that. Springfield may not want to tune into this too many times, although they haven't played bad by any stretch of the imagination. Just Coast Guard's just a little bit of a better team. And, you tip your hat and you say we'll get you next time. Here comes the Coast Guard now out of their own zone. Big hit missed there. Jacobson letting the shot go. A little bit of trouble with it there for the netminder Salma, but he found it. Good job there by Damian Salma to stay calm there. Nothing worse than making the save and then not sure where it is. He's had a lot of close calls in the net, but he's kept it for the most part outside the goal line, so whatever. Dominic Hasek wasn't exactly conventional either, so whatever you got to do to keep the puck out of the net. If it doesn't go behind the goal line, then guess what? You're doing a fantastic job. Goaltending is a very simple job. Back the other way now. Here's Herman. Behind the play, we got a Springfield player a little bit banged up. That's number 20. Delayed penalty coming up on that hit. Burke. He's a little bit banged up right in front of us. I hope he's all right. It was a big hit there. I think interference is the call because I don't think he had the puck when he got hit, to be honest with you. It looked like he was grabbing at his shoulder when he went down, so I don't like to speculate whenever anybody's hurt, unfortunately. So we'll just hope that he gets back up and he's all right. 1:10 left to go in the affair. Griffin Burke is the player that's shaken up on the play. He's getting back up to his knees. That's a good sign. Reaching for his chest. Maybe he skated into the stick. Might have impaled himself. That happens. Burke back to his feet. Good to see that he's shaking it off, walking off on his own accord, or skating off on his own accord, I suppose. All right, that pleases the broadcaster. I love good hard hits, ladies and gentlemen, but certainly don't want any of the boys getting hurt out there. I mean, I know it's part of the game, but always pleases the broadcaster to see somebody shooken up to get right back up and skate off on their own power. So good job by number 20. He's played good today. Really want to tip my hat to the Springfield team, the effort that they've given. Don't want to take anything away from the Bears, though. They certainly have been very sharp today. The coaching staff's got to be pleased. The peanut vendors have got to be pleased. The commandant's got to be pleased. Well, power play now for Springfield with 1:08 left to go in the affair. Circling that Seamus. Seamus walking in, letting the shot go. Saved by Grant, and it'll hold on for no further play. Grant has been so good. He just does not give up a lot of big rebounds. The ones that he does give up, they're usually within reach for him to grab. I can remember one really juicy rebound all game off of one of his pad saves. That's about it. Everything else is either in the corner or very well controlled. Not a tremendous amount of movement. Very positional goaltender, very good goaltender from what I've seen thus far. If you don't have a good goalie, you don't have a good team. Well, a little bit of wrestling going on there in the corner. I guess who it is. Oh, I love to say I told you so. Gallagher found himself number 28 in the corner. Seamus. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't too hard to predict. Looks like both gentlemen will be headed off to the sin bin, 2 minutes each for roughing. And that all started about 20 minutes ago with the big hit by Seamus on Gallagher along the boards. He remembered it, as I thought he might. All right, so just a timeout for the young adults there. So it's still going to be a 5-on-4 power play here for Springfield for the remainder of the game, unless they score on it. The game has 49 seconds left to go. Hopefully the Patriots are still winning by at least, what were they, 31 minus 7 is a lot, 24. Hopefully they're winning by more than that. A long bus ride back to New York for the New York Jets, or a flight. I guess it'd probably be harder to go to the airport and fly, out of Boston, fly the whole thing. Better just getting on a bus and driving back down after the game, but I don't know. I don't know the itinerary of professional football teams too often. I'd rather take the bus. The airport's a pain in the neck. There's Ormsby now. By the time you get the team to the airport, get everything on the plane, get yourself on the plane. The plane goes up, plane comes down. You drive down faster. Even a chartered flight. Of course, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I've never been on a chartered flight. Just seems like, and I said it with confidence, so there's a very good possibility that some of the people listening might believe me. Ormsby now on the back end with just under 20 seconds to go. Here's a chance out for Springfield. Big flipper save there by Grant. Cleared but not out. Kept into the blue line, walking up. That just missed on the waffle side. Came out the other side. Grant got a chunk of that. Oh, that was a big stop on the rebound. Side of the net now. 3 seconds left. Springfield trying to get one more. Leave the building here in a little bit of a good mood, but it's not meant to be. There's the buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. This affair now has come to a close. The Coast Guard Academy Bears start off their season with an absolutely brilliant performance here this afternoon. 8-2 is your final. Well, for my cameraman, producer, director, and firstborn Lukey Bonaloo and Solu, I have been your host, Scotty Bonner. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We see the handshake now taking place between both organizations. You like to see that. A beautiful hockey tradition. Well, once again, your final from the Dayton Arena here in New London, Connecticut. The Coast Guard Academy Bears 8 and the Springfield College Pride 2. You've been watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. We'll see you next time right here for Bears hockey on the Solu. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And good night, everybody.